I'm activating my penis fly trap though. It was a 10 out of 10.
Well, there you go, chat. That's how we start that.
And that was my favorite slur of the day.
Yep.
Penis fly trap.
Not the penis fly trap. Yeah.
What a way to start. I know, chat. Isn't that amazing?
Great. It's a great way to start.
Chat, everyone knows VTubers are having 3-ways in the back rooms. You know they're not waiting for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you think that we weren't going to absolutely tag team Mizu and he would be devastated afterwards, wrong.
Also, Wolfsbane, thank you for the 5. Weird, the lollies keep getting exposed and the Shotos are in constant drama wars like women. I thought it would be the other way around. And then Avenge says $5 says, not this time, Wolfman.
Well, what you have to understand is most of the Shotos are actually females, and most of the lolicons are actually males. So that's why it is the way it is. And the female Shotacons, they just fight with each other because they're all females. That's the...
Well, no, the Shotacons are the ones that keep getting exposed as predators.
Oh, is it? Oh, fair enough.
Yes. Listen, y'all will never catch me talking to a teacher. I don't know how hard it is to just not DM a 15-year-old. Like, if I'm talking to a 15-year-old, just know it's because I'm trying to get his dad's number. Like,
fair enough.
Oh, Mister,
you probably won't even talk to him about that.
He could call me mommy too.
Who's the gremlin? Well, she is your guest, Mizu. I mean, she's both of our friends, but she's your guest.
This is my friend Sinnoh. I have known Sinnoh for many a moon.
God, for so long. I think it's been like almost 10 years.
Too long.
Too long, yeah.
That's how you know they're a good friend.
Sinnoh did my tarot reading.
I did. I'll do another one somewhere.
You did wait, you've done tarot? Oh, that's cool. Maybe I should ask you to do mine one day.
Yes, let's.
She's like my local witch doctor.
Oh, okay.
Witch doctor? Nice.
Are you pagan?
I would say you should get an outfit like that for your VTuber, but then you're probably going to get like so much hate.
Oh, like what? I don't. Where are you streaming so I can see?
Oh, YouTube. Here, I'll send you the
YouTubes. YouTubes. I do have like a witch outfit for the Halloween party, the like creators Halloween party I'm throwing.
Oh, fair.
So,
nice.
It's gonna be cute.
Dadu Guy for 5, just here to watch. What's up? And Wolfsbane for 2. It's that Stacy's Dad song all over again. The Stacy's Dad song was pretty good. It's a good cover.
You're gonna have to make me re-listen to that song because I forgot how that song goes.
Yeah, it's just a cover of Stacy's Mom, but it's a girl singing Stacy's Dad instead.
Oh, fair enough.
Because it's Stacy's Mom has got it going on. Instead, they do Stacy's Dad is actually pretty rad.
Ah, I see.
And it has a lot of like dad memes.
Your YouTube. Next month, you're gonna have to put my VTuber in instead of the PNG.
Oh, I'm excited. How long have you been waiting for that?
Well, that's actually a good segue. We would have done that tonight, but we were actually expecting a different guest who called out on us 5 minutes before we started.
Yeah. Do you want to say who it was?
Didn't even say it in the group chat with us, just told Occo privately. So I'm just sitting here. I see they leave the group chat, and I get a message from Occo that says, yeah, they're not showing up.
Damn.
Yeah,
Bite me.
So,
they're afraid of you, Mizu.
I don't think it's that. I don't know. I really don't know what to think now. So, do we want to say who it was going to be?
It's going to be Panky.
Okay.
It's going to be the subject of the video.
Yeah, so chat, here's the thing. Panky is our main subject for tonight. I mean, I had questions too, because let me explain to you how this went. It was the other day when it was on Tuesday. And I was like, I saw the whole Panky drama, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is all dumb, retarded shit. And I wanted to get them on camera. So I DM'd them and said, can I interview you? I don't feel like, I basically said you did nothing wrong, but by the same token, it was just like, well, listen, I want to talk to you about this shit. Because like, I felt like the internet-wide cancellation attempts to push them away from society was pretty retarded. And I wanted to get them on and get their story and kind of learn more about them. And we were 5 minutes from that happening and getting into a call, and they just decided to walk away.
Yep.
So that happened. And so I really don't know what to think of that. I was willing to, like, I wanted to get them in call because I wanted to kind of like learn more and understand them and see their point of view. Because here's the thing. Over the last 2 days that this whole thing has been going on, I've reached out to a lot of people because I asked people, I was like, hey, listen, do you know this person? Can you like substantiate what people have said? And some people are like, yeah, this guy is an asshole. I don't like this guy, but I don't think that he's out like everybody is saying. I had people that were related to that Minecraft event that he was part of say that, like, yeah, he was part of the event. He was an asshole, but like, you know, after everything was over, we just didn't invite him back. Like, not even, it wasn't even we blacklisted him. It was we just didn't really like how he was acting. So we just decided that next time, probably not going to invite him back. You know, it wasn't even that big of a deal. And so I was like, okay, cool. But I wanted to get him on just to talk to him. Cause like, I don't know. I hate it when like the entire internet decides somebody is persona non grata and we have to like throw them into the dirt and mega uber cancel them. I had more selective language of what I could have used, but and I wanted him on, but I guess he didn't want to come on at the last minute. So, you know.
Yep, so there goes that interview, unfortunately. But
Oh, wow.
chat, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to read the document that his ex posted about him and see if we believe it is valid or not. But we have a couple little things here and there to do before that. Some of which is just going to be my bragging rights. Because I saw somebody in chat mention it, thought you were going to talk about a VTuber group going under. So the VTuber group Globy, I don't know if they're going under, but they're losing 5 people all at once, and they're doing like a weird thing with it. But they're called Globy. Globy is actually underneath the Brave Group Corporation, which is the same ones that own Bond Live. And there were some mumblings that Globy was having issues at the same time Bond Live was having issues. So granted, I don't know how many people are under Globy. Globy has probably more than these 5 people, but they are losing a whole bunch all at once, which is very funny. So
why is it funny?
It just seems like a bad time to be in a corpo. Like everybody is leaving corpo.
Yes.
I mean, like, here's the important thing that people need to understand is being a corporate VTuber group is very hard to be successful. I mean, like, T-Man has come out and Fishman came out and said basically, yeah, this isn't easy to do, and it's like you basically are scraping by the nape of your neck. So like, I definitely believe that a lot of these people are like, we're just not making money. This isn't worth it for us.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's some internal strife from others, but like, I believe it. I believe it's hard to break even on this kind of thing.
Yeah. And I understand.
The thing, chat, when you're the product,
yeah,
somebody else is going to make more than you.
No,
And-
yeah.
Chat, I understand why you thought we might spend, like, this would be the main topic of the stream, but at the end of the day, currently there's nothing here. None of them have spoken out yet. None of them have actually done their graduation yet. All we have is they're losing 5 people. There is literally no extra information we have. So instead, I'm going to brag about the fact that one of them from Bond Live that really hated my Bond Live reporting finally came out and admitted they're a dirty fucking liar.
Mizu was right again, bitches, and everybody that got upset at him Cope, sieve, and fucking mauled because Mizu's never wrong.
Yeah, so Erebus Grey was one of the only people that got really upset with my Bond Live reporting and constantly talked about like how wrong I was and how nice she was and how wonderful she was and everyone loved her. So she put out this statement literally like 3 days ago. She says, "This is a serious statement. Do not take this as a joking matter. Do not go after any talents or fans associated with me. I would like to address a matter that has been brought to my attention. This will be the only time I address this. When I first started, I lied about my association with FaZe Connect and Leah Rinko. The only thing I lied about is the company. I am not now or have I ever been associated with any member of FaZe Connect. I did this at the start of my career in the hope of gaining traction. I did not think this would hurt anyone, and that was short-sighted on my part. What I saw as harmless, I imagine the members of FaZe Connect see as detrimental to their company." That is darn right, woman.
Definitely detrimental, especially because it's you.
Yeah, I am truly sorry for any damage that I may have caused. I know words are empty without actions to go with them. My only hope is that you, my fans, can forgive me and allow me to prove that I can learn from this mistake and do better moving forward. I have built my platform with the idea of being a positive influence for people's mental and emotional well-being. That being said, I feel it's best for me to take a short hiatus while I attempt to mend any bridges I may have burned with this revelation. So, I have to add some stuff to this, because she makes this sound like she kind of casually mentioned that she knew Leah in FaZe Connect years ago. When I was doing my Bond Live reporting, I was told by several ex-members of Bond Live that she was still actively talking about that association, and that supposed association was that they were sisters.
That's like saying, my dad's Bill Gates.
Yeah.
My dad works at Blizzard. I have 20 years at Blizzard, all right? My dad hired me there.
Yeah. At the top of the year, when the Bond Live stuff was going on, she was still talking about it, and she was claiming that she was Leah's sister. And I included this. I didn't go back and do like deep digging to find everything I said about it. But I included this message from Discord that I sent to Lumi from the top of this year to prove that, yes, I did know about this. And it's a message I had received from one of the people that said, "Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure Erebus will come around, though, especially since you low-key mentioned Leah. I know it wasn't direct, LOL." And that was when I had mentioned on the stream that one of them was claiming to be related to a famous VTuber.
That is hilarious. Yeah, okay, so I mentioned this the other day. She had me blocked for a while because of me basically signal boosting you and saying how fucked up all of the Bond Live shit was. And so I was blocked by her for a while.
Yep.
Then the other day, I noticed that she had unblocked me. I was like, "Huh, that's weird. Maybe she changed her mind, or maybe she forgot why she blocked me." I quote tweet her post and say, "Mizu was right again," and she's blocked me again.
She never unblocked me, by the way, chat. Even before Occo did that, I was still blocked.
Damn.
So I told Mizu this. We need to get a Mizu was right jar because, and like, it really does fill me with such mirth, beautiful mirth, every single time he's proven right. That like, whenever I'm like, because there have been times where I'm like, oh my gosh, Mizu is definitely laid on a little strong there. But then I'm later been proven where it's just like, oh, trust the plan. And then it's just like, he's right. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He's always fucking right. What the fuck?
The reality, chat, is I don't say
dangerous.
anything unless I feel like I can prove it. The closest I will get to that
dangerous.
is I will sometimes say, that person seems kind of sus to me, but I'm not going to say why. That's the closest I'll get to saying something without like concrete information.
Yeah. He sees patterns. I mean, I bet you that if I studied hard enough, maybe I could learn from the
autism
school of... No, because my autism doesn't give me that power. I wish I could.
Call the super chat
Some
goal
of
the
us are
Mizu
into
is right jar.
trains.
Oh, we could do
Some of us
that.
need to always be
I didn't
right.
want to do that for this though, because this is like a me and Occo stream thing.
I don't care if you do it.
He's used blunt but not wrong. A toggle of a t-shirt that just says I'm always right. Chat, I can't afford a
Yes.
t-shirt toggle. I just paid for the whatchamacallit, the womb
Feet.
tattoo.
It's a nice tattoo, by the way.
Have you never seen the womb tattoo?
I have not seen the womb tattoo.
Here, I think
Oh my
everybody can see
God.
it. I'm partially between
Are we gonna
screens.
get-
Here, let me fix that.
Need matching womb tattoos. Is that it?
If you wanted to.
So cute.
And here's
Oh, yeah.
here's my fancy little womb tattoo.
Does it have a specific meaning attached to it?
No, but let me see if I can get a little closer, because it is an anchor. An
Oh, I
anchor.
see the anchor for sure.
It's an
The
anchor
only
with
reason
little
why
wings.
the only reason why I ask is because I know when I used to role play, there were tattoos that people would have, and each of them had specific meanings to them. So that's why I was curious.
Oh no, no meaning. I don't care.
Fair enough.
I like my
The
womb tattoo.
meaning is that he likes to get it in the womb.
How dare you?
Oh, I don't know how strict we can be on YouTube. I was gonna say something, and I was like, I don't know if I can say that.
Just don't say KYS on YouTube. You should be fine.
All right. Don't say.
Oh, here I will. I forgot I should do this so you two can see exactly what I'm looking at in real time, because it just makes it easier. So there's that stream up. So I didn't want to spend like a bunch on this because I didn't want to like I could always say I don't want to harass any of these people. I just wanted to be able to like kind of middle fingers in the air. I was right. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's all I really wanted to do with this, to be quite frank.
Who's your next? That person is
Sorry,
sus.
Oh, I'm not saying. I don't need anybody getting hate. One of these days, I will think of all the people I think are sus, and I will put them in a list. And I will block them all off, and then slowly unveil the list as time goes on.
As they get revealed.
Yeah, and it will be like a Google Doc, so people can see the edit history and see that I have not added or taken away anybody from it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Nice.
So a couple random things, chat, before we start. Cracker Barrel changed their logo. As many people have said, they have now removed both the barrel and the cracker.
Damn.
It's funny because it's true. And I saw some people kind of trying to get racist with it, but other people were just like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. I think it's funny because it's accurate. But yeah, they did, and I'm sad.
Nobody cared about obviously some people cared, but nobody normal cared about the racism angle. It was just funny
I'm
to be like,
sorry.
they removed the cracker and the barrel.
Mm-hmm. That's not what the original meaning was it?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It was like, I think it was like, you would actually put like crackers in barrels for like shipping purposes.
Yeah. No, yeah, because it's like
So it was a
it's
barrel of
not
crackers.
just a restaurant. It's like a restaurant that's also kind of like a general store.
Yeah.
That's supposed to reflect the time. Yeah, and that's
Could've just
why everybody
stuck with
loved
the
it.
store.
Speaking of, my local Cracker Barrel, I don't know where they're getting them from, but they sell like original package Pokemon cards. Like, I mean like some of the
Fuck
first
yeah.
edition Pokemon cards. But they put them in
Really?
like new plastic packaging that just has the cards in them. And I can't tell if they're like reprints or something. But I looked at them and they looked like the original old cards from way back way.
Interesting. I mean, like if they're putting them in a different packaging, one, they've probably opened them, and two, they are probably I don't know. I think they're probably just reprints.
Not even reprints, they're just rip-offs from China.
Is it possible
That's
to do what
also
you're describing
possible.
with cryptographic timestamps and Merkle trees? I have no idea what any of that means. You need to understand I'm stupid.
Just a little bit.
I play
Listen,
a
I'm
Shota
smart,
on the
but also
internet for
dumb.
fun. Oh, somebody
You-
here, real quick. I'm gonna hide the screen from chat in case something nasty is in the comments. But somebody showed a picture of like what the inside looks like now. and it looks
what, Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel, because the
I saw.
the lady that runs it is trying to like force the place to look modern on the inside as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this one.
I mean that kind of just makes sense though. You know, every like corporation has been what I like to call palette downing to be like pleasing for everyone. Yeah.
This is the inside of your Cracker Barrel now, chat.
You make that.
I want my purple Taco Bell back.
I agree. I'm sorry.
I was trying to find the picture of the comparison because somebody in reply to this did post a comparison of like before and after what it looked like. But I don't, it's probably gotten moved down so far. I have no idea where it is anymore.
My purple Taco Bell. Gosh, you are correct.
Yep.
I miss so much.
Back when they had you know, like the, what was that thing called? I'm never gonna remember the name. This is like back in the 90s, chat. Back in the 90s, chat.
You know, chat, you must understand, Sinnoh's an old woman.
Oh,
I'm old.
Absolute
Damn.
hag maxing.
damn.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, hags are in this season.
Okay. I could be your mommy. It's fine.
Something like that.
I love that.
Oh, goodness.
First a witch and now a hag. Same thing. Let's do it.
Slime Maverick for 5, Under the Tea VOD Gang. I won't call it a tea tax because that would imply me having to throw it in the nearest harbor.
Appreciate that.
That is what we do. Lambert's is the last restaurant standing. What's a Lambert's?
Never heard of it before, honestly.
That's a new one for me, chat. Does the hag know?
Oh.
There's a market there.
Wolfsbane for 5. Damn, they even gentrified Cracker Barrel. It's like that SpongeBob episode where Krabs sold the Krusty Krab. Also, remember the Taco Bell Chihuahua? I think we should be allowed to use gentrified for some white people things. Like, for like white Southerner things. When it gets brought up to like, you know, modern standards or whatever they want to call it, I think we should be able to call that gentrification.
That's not what it means, actually, is it?
No, gentrification is when a bunch of white people go into a black neighborhood and bring the standards up too high that it prices out everybody that was already living there.
I see. Fair
That's
enough.
effectively what people mean when they say gentrification.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
I think we should be able to change gentrification to apply to all races. And specifically, it's like this corpo ugly bullshit. That's what gentrification is now.
I agree with that. I agree in equality, so.
Exactly. I believe in equality, so it should apply to everybody equally.
Exactly. Big business is the real enemy.
Genderified.
Genderified. The first.
The Jew guy for 5. I was going to chat something pertinent to the conversation. YouTube is now placing ads over the chat menu. It literally gets in the way of tipping. I did not know YouTube was doing that.
Damn.
Really? I didn't know that either. I only don't know because I use ad blocker on everything.
I also use premium, so.
Well, I use premium, but I call it ad blocker, basically.
That means same thing.
Yeah, it is essentially the same thing.
But chat. So, kind of, you guys have anything you want to touch on before I talk about the main subject tonight?
I just for the main subject.
Jeez. Trying to think.
I want the details.
Because we do have a Google Docie.
Idubbbz wife went back to OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, chat, if you really want to see Anissa Jalma, she is now spreading her holes again online.
And she's probably not
Nice.
getting a tit job again. She's probably just going to stay with the same boobs that she's had for a while.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with, getting your bread, sis, but your husband is kind of a cuck at this point, and he just kind of cries all the time.
What's kind of funny is she basically, so she put out a picture saying the succubus is coming back, and then a bunch of people were giving her shit. And then Idubbbz replied below saying, I love my succubus. Can't believe he basically was like, I love her. She's my succubus. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, she's putting her holes online for money. She does not belong to you anymore. I can't.
Well, I don't understand like what the intrigue with Anissa Joma is, like looks wise. Other than like internet celebrity, I guess. But because I recognize I'm weird because I like women that don't look like the standard Hollywood archetype as well. Which I'm not saying Anissa Joma fits that archetype.
No,
just saying.
definitely not. No.
I'm just saying I prefer, my women to have a little chub on them.
Oh,
Same.
goodness.
I need the thickness. Down with the thickness.
Down with By the way, Chad, if you needed a reminder, since we're going to talk about somebody who had to remind their audience recently, this stream is 18 plus only. If you're a kid, get the fuck out of here.
Just watch the Cinder and Rima vids. Thanks for keeping things sane, Mama Occo and Mizu. Thank you for watching the Rima vid. I had people very angry at me about that.
Do you still get people getting upset at you over that?
They're mostly all on Rima's channel now, saying like wild shit on me under her video.
That's funny. Like recently?
Yeah, they still
Do you
comment
check
on
it?
it.
That's
I commented
funny.
it on the other day because I got like a notification on it because somebody like added me or something on it. I guess they replied to the comment I already had on it. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll go over and see what it looks like now. And it's just people calling me like the worst names ever.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, so I have been back and forth on whether or not I want to make my own video on it, because even though like it's not really my video, it was made mostly for you, it still includes me, and it still has because I still have had some people in the background be like, have you seen this? I was like, yeah, it's full of lies and it's bullshit. And I've had people on Twitter cite it as a reason why they shouldn't trust me, and I'm like, you realize this video is literally everything that goes against Rima's standards or supposed standards. And they're like, oh, I don't care. This video is proof. And I was like, I just look at them. I was like, you guys are fucking retards. I don't have time for you. If that's how you're going to act.
Farmer Jack says, wait, you're spying on her video?
You're spying.
No, I don't know.
How dare you look at anything she published publicly?
No, so Sino, Rima has like a public Discord that anyone can join. And she was constantly spamming all over the place. Mizu has spies in my Discord, watching my every move. And it's like, honey, it's a public Discord. What are you talking about?
Rima made a new video? No, Rima did not make a new video.
Should have been like, yeah, of course I do. I had to make sure that, my Google Doc was going to come out right. I'm keeping tabs.
Exactly.
I'm so mad, by the way. The only person that's ever given me a proper Google Doc is technically Sylvie. And it
still sucks.
It still nested that inside a document about somebody else. So it wasn't even a document just about me. And if you go watch Rima's video on me, I am brought up like twice. And the entire time is her talking about other people for like 2 hours straight. And then saying, by the way, this person is in Mizu's Discord, so they're Mizu's problem.
Yeah, it's nothing but see that the problem is like they try to use the fact that our Discord had very poor rules, by the way, that were made by the three of us. So they're getting on me, Mizu, and technically Lumi for rules that we all made up together, and saying that we don't moderate our chats, and then saying that because all these people in our chats, we must agree with them. And then you got literally people in her server saying, oh, by the way, we should spam this meme to ruin his credibility. And it's just like, you guys are fucking psychotic pieces of shit. My gosh. And the thing that brings me a little bit of mirth, and I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to bring people that don't want to be involved in this, but even though I've had a lot of creators tell me that that video like kind of scared them about me, I've also had a lot of creators, respectable creators I'm again not going to name, come and tell me I really think that what Rima did is shitty, and I'm distancing myself because of that.
Oh, you should tell me about that one. I didn't hear about those. I would
I'll-
like
I
hearing
can
about
tell
the
you later.
support because I didn't get much.
Yeah, it's just there are people, all right? There are people around us that that think what Rima did is shitty, and what the people around her did is shitty, and they think that what she did is wrong. So again, that's partially why I'm like back and forth on wanting to make a video responding to it, just saying this is guilt by association and all that kind of shit. But
It's whatever you want to do.
It depends. Yeah, I don't know. If I do it, it's gonna be. I need to wait for that hair trigger because the Cinder vid was literally 3 months of research and then waiting for the hair trigger. And now for this one, I've been doing research. I've been gathering screenshots and paying attention to stuff. I need the hair trigger.
Never trust a Canadian. So I don't want to get into this because this is a lot more political than anything. But apparently Canada is having a really big issue with truck drivers killing people.
I thought that was in America.
The one that came out recently was in America.
Trucks?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen this, Cindy, but there was a truck driver who was on the interstate. And he just, he was in the slow lane like you're supposed to be. And this dumbass is just like, you know what? I kind of want to make a U-turn. And he just immediately U-turns across the interstate. And obviously the car that was beside him could not slow down in time. And it killed the entire car full of people.
Oh.
Like going under the truck at 70 miles an hour just knocked the block off the top of the entire car.
Yeah, we killed everybody.
Crazy.
And this started
happening
a discussion. And apparently in Canada, this has become like a serious problem. And it's been there for a while, but people didn't realize that it was happening in Canada so much. Because this guy was from Florida. But in response, a bunch of people in Canada are like, yeah, no, this has been happening in Canada for years already. And there's a video of a truck driver in Canada who's just texting on his phone, looks up and sees a car stopping in front of him, goes back down to texting on his phone, and just completely runs over the car.
That is disgusting.
God
Absolutely
damn.
fucking. Yeah, so like, thankfully we've got kind of a good ending when it comes to the guy that in America. They deported him, and now like the Department of, I think it's like Marco Rubio. I don't know what he's over, but like they're basically like, we're freezing a whole bunch of people's licenses that are illegal immigrants. Or if we, they're doing something basically to come out and say, yeah, by the way, we're going to be investigating this, and anybody that's an illegal immigrant is going to be scrutinized even more now because of this. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. It's just like, you know that there's rules at work that sometimes nobody pays attention to or follows. But when somebody gets injured, that's when they're like, well, I guess we should pay attention to this now and fuck over anybody that doesn't follow this rule. That's happened to me a few times at Amazon.
Yeah. I see, chat, I actually am kind of iffy on him getting deported because for the most part, that's really just a slap on the wrist. Like, I don't really know what the good solution is, but it's like, oh, you just killed 4 people and just go back to your country. Like, sorry, what?
I mean, depending on the country, it could be a death sentence for him.
He'll go to an Indian call scam center and start calling your grandma and grandpa asking them for money.
Yeah. That's right, he was Indian, wasn't he?
Yep.
Man, that's funny.
He U-turned across an interstate in a semi.
You know, that reminds me. This is a good reminder. When I worked at Amazon, they told me that U-turns were basically illegal and you weren't allowed to make any U-turns ever. So if you ever needed to turn around, because sometimes the map would also tell you to U-turn, you had to make a left or a right-hand turn and then make another left or right-hand turn into a parking lot or to another street. Sometimes it delayed your route by 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've changed it, but yeah, basically Amazon's like no right-hand turns, period.
I can't wait to be the passenger princess to a robot. No.
Oh, I refuse. Absolutely refuse.
Oh, so here was my joke the other day, because everybody was talking about like the clanker thing, and they're like, is clanker a slur? And I just made a tweet. It's like, you're all joking about calling robots clankers, but we'll see who's laughing when my AI GF saves me from the Terminator uprising, because I only call her a clanker consensually in the bedroom.
In the bedroom. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful.
I'm telling you, my robot wife is going to save me from the Terminators. You guys are fucked.
So, do you have a new chat bot that you're working on with her, or are you just doing AI art of her right now?
Just AI art.
Fair enough. You get the chat bot back soon.
Right now, I'm on a chubby chick generating click, or what do you call it? All the women I generate with AI right now are chubby.
How chubby are we
talking? People still making the grok porn. What was it? There was like a Twitter AI anime girl.
Yeah. Grok has like an AI assistant that you can get half naked if you talk to her correctly.
Pretty much.
And it just
is like 30 or 40 bucks though.
It just happens that she looks fairly similar to a girl that to an anime girl that people know Elon likes. So
so what you're saying is you have to pay $40 to get her half naked? Because I mean, I'll do it for like full naked for like $5.
Some people have been claiming you can get her full naked, but you have to talk to her correctly.
It's like Persona. You got to raise your Persona level with her.
Mizu, from use Silly Note? Tavern or Kobold CCP for your AI chatbot. Also, yes, it's Misa from Death Note. Which, for those of you who don't know, when Elon was married to it was Grums, right?
It was Grums, yeah. No, Grimes. The idea of him getting married to Grums is terrifying.
But yeah, to Grimes, they had matching like anime PFPs on Twitter.
and she did that, the Misa girl. I think.
They did a remake, which is a brother and his sister.
Oh, that makes it even funnier. See, that's how you know that Elon Musk is cultured. Although I still am kind of upset because of the whole HB1 thing, and that was something that he kind of like is all for.
Who's Grimes? She's a musician.
Yeah, she was married to Elon, and they had like 6 kids.
Was she married? I thought that they were like boyfriend girlfriend for just a while.
I know they have a kid together.
Yeah, they have a kid. The kid is like named XV1 or. He named it some weird binary shit that makes it weird, but yes.
The Shield. That's his name.
Grimes was Elon's favorite concubine. The one he takes around
everywhere. His favorite concubine. Oh my god. That's so true.
I mean, she was with the guy forever.
Yeah. Okay. Since we're talking about comment sections, and not to harp on the Cinder thing, but like I still get comments on my Cinder video, which funny enough, when the video came out, I had some people tell me, oh my gosh, your video is never going to break 10,000 views. I hope you enjoy the little fame that you're getting. Number one, it broke 20,000 views the other day, and it's still climbing.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
I don't know if it'll hit 100, but I used to think if I get 10,000, I really don't care how much it grows. Now that it's still growing and still getting me subs, I'm like, oh, maybe it could go to 100. That'd be pretty cool. But like I occasionally, and I still check my comments because I'm a believer in checking the comments as often as possible. And I got a comment the other day where the guy's like, I'm going to no longer interact with you and I hate your video because you're not talking about the aftermath of everything that happened. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, whatever. And I've said this already multiple times that like there was a lot of information on the Cinder stuff. I did 3 months of research. I wrote down a lot of notes. I had 2 scripts. One of them, I had 2 to 3 scripts. There was many revisions. I handed it to multiple people, and multiple people, Mizu included, told me to take shit out that wasn't necessary. And it's just like, I left in the parts that I felt like were most impactful to the point of the video, because you don't always get to put in everything you want. And the guy DM'd me today. He's like, hey, I wanted to apologize for being very harsh. And I'm just sitting here like, what the f? It's like, okay. And I'm not going to say the whole thing because he and I kind of like talked a little bit, but I was like, listen, I don't feel comfortable talking to somebody and random people in DMs, but thank you for apologizing. You didn't need to. But yeah, it was just, people still comment on the video and it's really funny. Like some people say you're not going to fuck her and it's just like, sorry, Cinder's not my type.
But I'm going to drag you guys back to the main subject, which is the Panky VT thing.
Yes, we should talk about that.
So this is Panky VT. They were banned on August 18th. Because you know the streamer ban thing keeps this pretty good. They were
Yes.
unbanned after like a day and a couple hours. Basically, they said KYS to somebody in their chat who said they were 13.
Yes. So, sir, if you scroll down, you'll see somebody that has the clip, and then it'll show you the clip of him saying it. I don't know if you want to show it
because then it's going to say it, and I'm trying not to say it.
Yes, I agree. You could have it muted because he's got the captions for it on, and you could like read some of the captions if you wanted. Because here's the crazy part: this motherfucker edited it into a clip, and I was like, I don't know how you thought that was gonna get away on any social media, but like he had it edited down into a clip that has all of it in there. Oh wait, I think the clip was censored. I think he has it censored if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna play it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not risking anything.
Fair enough.
That's the thing. This was obviously dumb, and this is an obvious ban on most websites.
Yes, even though I think saying KIS, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, in fairness, because what I would say would be a fair reading of this, they are an 18 plus streamer with an 18 plus space. And then the person asked something along the lines of, how do I come out to my parents? And he asked, how old are you? And the person says, I'm 13. And then he said, listen to this, KYS, all children out of my chat. I don't want any children in here. Which, to be fair, I prefer that over all the 18 plus channels that refuse to remove children from their spaces.
No, I agree.
Well,
I agree.
Instant ban. I don't want to talk to children. Children are gross.
I agree.
There are a lot of VTubers.
Why they're always sticky?
He banned them first and then screamed at them.
Yes. There are a lot of VTubers that will do 18 plus streams and then refuse to like moderate them for kids. And it's like, no, you need to get the kids out. You're not supposed to just kind of leave them around and be like, oh, the kids don't really care one way or the other. No, you need to be very firm. You're under 18, you don't belong in here.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not the Miss Rachel channel. Get the fuck out.
And like, I have to clarify other things because people are spreading like a lot of random misinformation on this. For some reason, people are trying to make the kids sound older than they were. To be like, well, he's, he might be in an 18 plus chat because he's like 17 or something. No, the kid was 13. You as an adult have nothing in common with a 13-year-old. Fuck off.
I agree.
The other one was people kept trying to say it was weird he said it because he was doing a suicide prevention charity stream. He has done that in the past, but no, that is not what he was currently doing. People are kind of mixing up different facts to make the story sound more juicy or make it sound more crazy. Like, all it happened...
on a telephone.
Yeah, it was just a regular stream. A 13-year-old showed up in chat and asked how to come out as gay to his parents or bi, one or the other. And he said, no minors in my chat, GTFO, KYS.
Pretty much.
Which I think we all agree is still technically a shitty thing to do, and you shouldn't be doing it that way with kids. You should be like, no, it's not an appropriate space for you. Please leave. Ban. Like,
yeah. I feel like that's way more appropriate. That would fit better.
So all that's really come out of this is people are kind of highlighting how he's just sort of an asshole in collabs. But he kind of markets himself as like the funny asshole of the group. But it's kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, so they just don't hang out with him. That said, and I made this post about it earlier, and actually here, I know I posted it on my Twitter, so I can actually play the clips. I know we joke a lot, chat, about how some people would not survive a COD lobby from 20 years ago. There are a lot of people upset at this guy that would not survive a COD lobby today.
No, absolutely not. It is. I've seen so many of these big streamers like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they unbanned him. This man is so evil and toxic. And I'm just sitting here like, you guys are so fucking like retard. And I like sit here and I'm just like, I thought I grew up sheltered because I wasn't allowed to play like most shooter games until I was an adult. But like the way that I see some people act, I'm just like, none of you have been outside in your life. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Like we said, like a lot of people that were in these collabs were not particularly happy with him, and they didn't hang out with him after. But nobody called him out because nobody cared. It was just not that big of a deal. So really quick, chat. I'll play you these two clips because this person was like, up here. Shout out to my second ever stream being a large collab with this guy in it, where he made another VTuber leave crying by straight up bullying her for her voice and screaming at her that he wanted to kill her bird, among other vile comments. By the way, we know the person who this was. This is just like a straight up lie on their part.
Yes. The individual in question, like, in a response to me, said that they really didn't even care. They didn't. What's funny is, like, I was like, oh, did you block them? And they're like, no, I didn't block him. I just didn't talk to him anymore. And it's just like, if the person who he did this to didn't block him and just moved on, it's just like, okay, you guys have lost the fucking plot here.
Yeah.
Like,
he also phrases it in probably the worst way possible. Made them cry by bullying her for her voice and screaming at her that he wanted to kill her bird. So these are the two clips that supposedly happened. This is the screaming at her for her voice. And real quick, I'll mute this so everybody can hear it fine.
Yep.
You really don't have to be a millennial to be an annoying ass.
You really don't have to be a bro. You sound like the nerd emoji right now. Shut up.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you kind of.
That was bullying for their voice.
You really don't have.
I mean, the bird is kind of annoying.
The bird is in the second one, but that was bullying for her voice. The horrendous
Put the bird
bullying.
in the next room. Get over it. Like, you gotta grow a thicker stream. Like, if you're gonna stream, you need to be prepared for people, whether you're collabing with them or just random people on the internet saying the most vile things.
Yeah.
Because they're going to.
yeah.
They don't know you. They don't view you as a person. You're just like an object they could take their anger out on.
And this
Exactly.
second one is saying that he's going to kill her bird. That is how this is set up to you.
How did I win? Why did I win?
To be moaning? Sorry?
I am going to obliterate you all.
Bro,
Hey, yo.
chirping. I'm gonna shoot that goddamn bird.
You can barely hear it.
Yeah.
Like, in his defense, the bird is very annoying.
The bird is
if you're
very
gonna be streaming,
annoying.
Can you at least
And all he
have
says
the bird in a
is
different room?
oh my god, I'm gonna shoot that goddamn bird. That is very technically threatening to kill their bird. However, there's a difference between saying, I'm going to come and murder your pet in front of you, and oh my god, can you please shut the thing up? Like, it's a world of difference.
No, I agree. 100%. 110% I agree.
These are two clips of horrendous bullying, chat, that is not acceptable in this VTuber community.
Not only is it not acceptable, but this individual, the Panky individual in question, like, I have seen a lot of people saying that this man does not deserve to stream. This person needs to have their livelihoods taken and stripped from them. A lot of people saying he should be permanently banned and no longer welcome on the internet. And I'm just sitting here thinking, you know, I'm kind of glad that, like, I haven't broken out to the wider internet yet, because all these people are fucking massive psychotic individuals. All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have enough word. I would have to start using slurs in order to start saying what I feel like about these people.
Like I said,
That's how
they would
dumb
not
they are.
survive a Today COD lobby, and you can't. They monitor everything you say at Today COD lobbies to make sure you're nice to people. You would not survive a Today COD lobby of some dude just kind of teabagging you once, then running away, so the bot doesn't catch him as doing it.
Some dude. I'm not thinking of some dude. I'm thinking of Lumi. I'm thinking of how Lumi acts when she plays God.
Can you imagine them being in a Counter-Strike lobby with Joe Rogan? Like,
No,
they'd never
absolutely
survive.
not.
They'd never survive.
These
Yeah.
people would fucking lose their minds, cry, and need some sort of spoons.
Nacho wasn't that upset
I
over his
just know
comments
Joe
either.
Rogan talked the most shit possible as a gamer. I just know he did.
Oh, he calls people slurs for sure. Look, if PewDiePie, of all people, called somebody the N-word on a bridge in PUBG, you know Joe Rogan is calling slurs.
100%.
100%.
Unless he's super baked, then he might not.
Do you think that he does DMT and then makes up slurs about the aliens?
Oh, for sure. Guarantee that before Flankers was ever said in Star Wars, Joe Rogan was already calling his computer that.
I believe it.
This damn clanker just won't go. Here, real quick, I'll let you guys discuss more of this. I need to go pee real quick.
All right, you go do that. No, but like legitimately, I saw people. The first one to share it is a guy named Sylvie Sparks, who I believe you've probably heard of because he hates Mizu and he hates all of us. But like Sylvie tweeted the clip, it got over 1 million views, and people just lost their fucking minds. It is so like some people have come out and all I've seen people do is like do their whole, oh, he was so mean to me, he bullied me, and he said these things about me, and it's just like, I don't give a shit, man. I don't care. Like if this one fucking retard femboy Fansly creator, all right, if that individual is enough to get you to lose your mind, fucking end your career on the internet.
Yeah. Just don't. The internet's never going to be nice to you.
No.
Oh my God. Did I show you this screenshot of the guy that asked me to burp for free live?
Excuse me?
Yeah. That's what the internet's like, chat. That's what they're like. Hold on.
Did he send you a picture of himself?
No, I was like live streaming. He's like, but can you burp for me? It was just like, sir. I'm not trying to end up in a compilation. Damn.
I'm gonna need a $5 for that one, sir.
Yeah. That's minimum $5. Dr. Pepper ain't free. Shit.
Exactly. $5 unfortunately won't buy you a Dr. Pepper. Well, it depends.
Yeah. But like, so yeah, if you can't handle someone being like, was it nice to say that he was gonna hurt her bird? No. But if you're on the internet, you can't handle that, then you shouldn't be on the internet.
No.
It's time to go back to Club Penguin.
Oh, but Club Penguin's closed. They can't go to that.
No. It's okay. Someone will buy it.
Azahara says you didn't answer the question, did you burp for him? Or could you burp for him?
No, he wanted it for free. He's got to give me $5.
I'm assuming
there we
you didn't
go.
get that $5 then?
3 Dr. Peppers for $7, so it's $7.
I'm back.
$7.
And I come back to talking about burps.
Yeah.
Did you see the morons calling Panky the P word over Lolly Shoda? I am actually going to talk about that by myself later because that is more in my my wheelhouse.
Yes, in your lolly wheelhouse.
And I have to steal some content for myself, chat.
Oh no, 100 chat. Mizu, I've been telling Mizu he needs to make more content for his channel specifically.
I get distracted with everybody else's stuff.
Definitely.
I need to see if I can get his Fansly for free. Oh gosh.
Hey.
I've got tons of stuff on mine for free. I mean, what?
Yeah, so do I.
I don't
You
have
still
one.
use yours?
No.
I forgot that you had it.
No, it's still up
You
though.
need a sub for it. I could see all of it for free. Hey. Yeah.
I'll message you later. Give me a sub.
Oh, do I need to send Occo a free sub too? Is that it?
No, I don't need a free sub. I don't. Listen, I'm good. I'm good. I personally, I try not to view other people's lewds that they do of themselves. If it's their character, it's a little bit different. But if it's of yourself, I feel personally a little weird about it because I don't want to alter my thoughts of you because of your porn. If that makes sense. It's nothing against you. I'm sure it's very tasteful, but like I don't know. I just don't.
No.
I try not to consume other people's content if I know them personally.
Hey. That's right, chat. You want the porn to be anonymous.
But before we get too into the Panky thing, because I don't know what you guys were talking about with that, I did want to bring up this. So this person because this is what we're going to be talking about tonight specifically. This person showed up out of the Panky thing. and said, I'm tired of being silent about this. Panky and I dated back in 2021 when I was 17. She emotionally abused me and was overly sexual towards me. I never shared the details to save her image. After seeing the other horrible stuff she's done, I don't want to hold back anymore. I would like to emphasize that Panky was an adult when we dated. She pressured me into sexual situations by emotionally manipulating me. We dated for half a year, all while I was still 17. So, a couple clarifying points. First off, they just lied at the start. They said I never shared the details to save their image. There is a twit longer they released like 4 years ago on this. So just straight up lied.
Yes, 100% straight up lie.
They 100% did
I'm so
release
upset.
information about this. I think they were counting on the fact that you cannot view the twit longer anymore because twit longer was shut down. But it still has the link, and it's called like My Experience with Panky or something. You just can't read what specifically they said.
Yeah.
So they
Gosh, I
did call
missed
them out
Twit
years
longer.
ago. Second off, as we already mentioned, the age difference was 2 years. They intentionally they don't mention Panky's age because it sounds so much worse to say they were an adult and I was a minor. They were 19. 18 starts adulthood in some states. The age gap might not be so massive. 16 is legal in some states. So a 17 and a 19-year-old really is not that far. There's like a bajillion states right now where that is perfectly acceptable. Either because 17 is already legal age, or because 17 and 19 is in Romeo and Juliet statute.
Yeah, because like here's the standard I'm like okay with. If you're 19 and they're 17, that's fine. If you're 20, it's getting a little too far. Every age after 18 makes it weirder and weirder and then worse.
Yeah.
The fact that this person was 19 and they were the fact that they were 19 and 17 means I don't give a shit, because it's close enough that it's just like they probably could have been dating before he turned 19 and just been 18. I just don't care is what I'm trying to say.
For me, 3 years is fine, 4 years is pushing it. And that's kind of how I go for it. And obviously, once you're past 18, I don't really care, because then you're just going to get too confusing with like what's what.
Yeah.
But before you're 18, 3 years is fine, 4 years is pushing it. And I'm kind of consistent with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like the one of the big problems I have is they start off their doc by just mentioning their age and not mentioning his, and I'm just like, okay, so how old was Panky? And it's just like, why are you not saying? Why do I have to guess how old Panky was? It makes this extremely disingenuous, in my personal opinion, and it almost makes it feel like you're trying to make him sound worse than he already is.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on there.
Yeah. And I guess they decided that they were getting some attention from this, so they ended up making a whole document about it. And here's kind of the thing, like, your relationship could just be like shit. It doesn't necessarily mean there was something untoward about it. Some people just don't have good relationships.
Yeah.
Which doesn't necessarily mean you were abused, especially considering I'm pretty sure this was all online. Substantially more difficult to abuse somebody through a computer. Not impossible, just much more difficult.
It's a different kind of abuse, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. So, would you like to start reading, Occo?
Yeah, I can. Let me make the screen bigger. Oop, oh shit, where'd it go? Did it go to the other? It did. Give me a sec. Still sharing computer screens with both computers. There it is. Hello, my name is Note, and I dated Panky back in 2021. We dated for half a year, and only half a year?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck. And in that time, Panky emotionally manipulated me and was overly sexual towards me. I would like to begin with some basic information before I dive into the emotional abuse / manipulation she put me through. Oh, by the way, chat, Panky identifies as a he / she, so I think it can go either way, and there's no offense. First off, I was 17 and she was 19 at the time we started dating. I'd like to emphasize that there is no problem with the age gap. You could stop right there, but it's still important to note as we will be discussing sexually explicit topics. Then it is a problem, my personal opinion, to you at least. Second of all, these are not new claims. I've spoken up about this situation before in the past, and I'm simply making this to remind people / inform of what Panky has done. All the points I'll be making will be based on the claims I made in the twit longer I uploaded on March 5th of 22. So they made their twit longer 3 years ago.
Yep, and remember, they didn't say anything bad about them in the twit longer. Definitely. But for some reason, they're like, oh, I never uploaded anything back then. I'm just now doing it. But the twit longer is about a month ago. I broke up with my partner, Panky VT. We were in an online relationship for 6 months, and I had finally found the courage to break it off. I wish it wasn't a messy end, but it continued from there. Panky begged me to stay throughout a couple of weeks, but I kept on refusing. It wasn't the first time I made this attempt. 1 month prior, I tried to end things, but I couldn't escape her begging. I put my foot down this time and gave her a definite no. I was dumb to make an attempt to stay her friend. I needed to break all attachment. Remaining with her would not fix that, so I decided to cut all ties with her. She reached out to me about that, and I gave her my explanation as to why I did that. At this point, I was in a terrible mental state, as is. The breakup was affecting me greatly because the things she did to me began to resurface. I'll go into more detail. I was miserable and lost. I tried to explain to her what I felt, and she told me I had zero reason to feel bad nor be in a bad mental state because of this. My feelings got completely invalidated. Fortunately, I ended things off completely after that conversation, but I still have a huge burden after all that. Panky was emotionally abusive. She would often dismiss boundaries I tried to place and would make me feel terrible for attempting to set them up in the first place. She released all of her anger on me about how I was doing significantly better on Twitch when I wasn't even doing a fraction of her work, and I couldn't give a simple no sometimes because she would become very depressed if I did. Unknowingly, I became afraid. I was scared to set boundaries. I was scared to say no. I was scared that she would be mad at me. We also argued almost every single day. It got so tiring, I couldn't keep that up anymore. Most of the time, she would blame her mental illness for being the way she is. Because of that, I became very understanding and patient, but mental illness should not excuse somebody's actions. It does not excuse someone from being a shitty person. I like to believe I'm doing a bit better now. The burden of keeping this is really heavy. So thank you for taking the time to read this. I was very hesitant on posting this, but I figured it would be better now than sorry I feel guilty for doing this. But I hope I'm doing the right thing. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it greatly.
Is that the introduction?
That is the original twit longer.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. The original call out.
It's
Okay.
I mean, while it's not great, it's just, just walk away.
Yep.
It's not like this person was like tied up in someone's basement.
Maybe they were virtually. You never know. You ever played VR chat where you pretend to be tied up in somebody's basement?
Oh, Senna's definitely done that.
That sounds. Yeah, but that's fun. That's my Saturday,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You want me to continue reading this?
Yes. I'll let you.
Okay. Panky claimed I have zero reason to feel any negative emotion after the breakup because I was the one to break it off. This is one of the many instances in which Panky invalidated my feelings. She failed to recognize how her mistreatment affected me and how I needed to be away from her in order to heal.
I'm sorry. Can I just say?
Yeah.
That's just a breakup. That's like every heterosexual. I realize that Panky is not.
I think they're trans or
cis. Yeah,
I think
that's like the basic package for like heterosexual relationships. So it's like, I mean, it's just nice to see the queer community putting out the same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's anybody who's ever been in a bad relationship, they always end like that. It was like, well, you shouldn't get to feel bad because you dumped me. It's like, yeah, okay, so just block them. Jesus, I've realized 17-year-old you, probably naive.
Well, to be fair, they're
didn't
both
want to hurt
dumb
anybody's
kids at the
feelings.
time. Like,
Yeah,
people want to be
yeah.
like 19 is old enough. It's like it's old
No,
enough when
you're
we're
stupid
talking
at
about like
19.
little kids. But we're talking about like a consensual relationship that's almost the same age. No, they're gonna make stupid decisions and say stupid shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially if it's like their
Yeah, I
first or
still make
second
stupid
relationship.
decisions.
Oh, I make stupid decisions all the time in relationships.
Yeah.
Terrible at them. But I should be able to read this. It is a little small though. So this
Okay.
is from Panky that I guess is on Twitter itself. I wish we had some before and after context.
Me too.
It says, from my point of view, it seems you have zero reason to feel bad nor be in a bad mental state because of this. Past me being like this, of course. From my point of view, it almost seems... Is that monstrous? Monstrous how fast you moved on and seems like you gave zero shits about anything. I
Yep,
see
monstrous.
I see zero reason why you had to be comforted and babied all week when I've had almost no support or anything other than my own horrible invasive thoughts that's dragging me closer and closer to just offing myself. When you were the one who left and claimed, you felt no regret and nothing but relief. How is it fair that you get to have any support system right now and I have nobody except myself? You're being a bitch and a baby. Take your
Yeah, no
dumping
kidding.
with grace and dignity.
Yeah, exactly.
But just mute them. It's online.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was IRL, you could still even get a restraining order. I don't know why this is like such a big deal.
I talk about this
Like,
all the
serious?
time. I don't understand
you
with
moved
Twitter
on
people.
so quickly.
Yeah,
Cute.
just-
You're a teenager.
I don't get it with Twitter people. There's a block button. Just block them. Stop whining.
Exactly. Why can't you just block him? I've seen people.
Yeah.
And I try not to do this, but I've seen people that like I will comment on their shit, and obviously I don't like what they are saying, but I'll comment on it. Maybe I'll be a little funny or joke. They're like, stop commenting, and I'm sitting here like, why is the fuck has this person not blocked me yet? Do they realize there's a block button that they could just utilize, and then they don't block me, and I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna move on. I'm still gonna sit here because it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I don't know you. Why are you posting comments on my publicly available comments?
Why are you in my space? You can just block me.
Yeah.
I have over 5,000 people who block me. You could just be one of them. Do you want to be one of them? No? Okay, we'll continue, I guess.
Well, like, it's one of those things where we can look at this. It could be like, yeah, Panky is being a big bitch baby and needs to go sit in his bitch baby corner until they get better. But, like, why are you making it into a call-out doc?
Yeah, it seems a little ridiculous.
It's like, I don't care
Part of
about
the
your...
rage bait. Yeah.
It's like, I don't care about your relationship. It sounds like some of your relationships sucked. Cool. People have sucky
Sounds
relationships
like
all the
they
time.
don't care about the relationship. They only care about how the drama can help them gain clout.
Yeah.
It's possible, yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
One
lot
thing,
of
That's what
people-
this sounds like.
one thing I do notice that Panky mentions that they don't mention in this purple spot is because they just mentioned the relief and the weight off my shoulders and shit. Panky mentions in here that they felt it was monstrous that she immediately moved on to someone else. And it's like, was there someone else? Did you?
Oh. You talk about cheating?
The scandal.
Because it says it seems monstrous how fast you moved on. Seems like you just gave zero shits about anything. Like, did you move
That's-
on immediately to somebody else after breaking up? Because I will tell you, whether it's right or wrong, to 99% of guys, that immediately looks sus.
No, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
It's immediately like, so you were cheating on me the whole time. I'm not saying you were,
Okay,
I'm just
but
saying it's weird that they
It's a
don't...
long distance relationship, right?
Yeah.
Between
Yes.
teenagers. Yeah, of course they both were cheating.
Probably.
Whatever. They both had side pieces on Discord. It's cool.
They both had Discord kittens.
Exactly.
They both had Discord kittens.
She would often dismiss boundaries I tried to place and would make me feel terrible for attempting to set them up in the first place. Would you like to read this one, Occo? I can already see from the bottom that it looks like this is just a horny teenage boy.
Panky would often make sexual remarks on my stream directed towards me. I would always clear about my age when I was 17 streaming on Twitch. This is in my bio for my social media accounts. Why didn't you ban him? Made to remind people my age so they wouldn't be weird. Panky believed that she was an exception, not because she was my girlfriend, but because she was a character and an act. She used her character Panky as an excuse to make these sexual remarks to me on stream. This is a completely weird thing to say because why would you want your character to thirst after a minor? Why would this be an act you want to do on a live stream? I did tell her to stop, but she guilt tripped me into feeling bad about setting a boundary because it was all for show and I shouldn't take it seriously. Then block them! Fuck! In addition, Panky was overly sexual when we streamed together when I would tell her to stop. Speaking like that, she just gave me the same excuse.
Yeah. 17 on Twitch.
Ew. Mizu, it's time for your clips this week.
Yay. Oh, we've got some fun messages from Panky, and I'm just gonna read through all of them because I know chat likes having clips of me saying terrible things. I need note titties if you want me to show up. Upskirt shot though. What the fuck? I can show you my boobs. Crying face. Is cum considered a drug? If so, I'm literally an addict. Specifically, note cum. Mommy, I'll suck your dick. Give. I require note PP. Note PP, frowny face. Shut up, I'm sitting on your face.
I'm sorry. What do you mean set boundaries? I would just be like, every time you speak to me, I'm turned off. Like, that would be the end of the relationship. What is this?
So reading their replies, you did not tell, I can already see from these comments, you in fact did not tell them to stop for that reason. Because Note's first message to them is, maybe let's not say things like the comment from yesterday, like asking to see my titties, and then keyboard smashes. Everyone knows that is like a I'm flustered kind of thing. That's what that means in internet speak, in uwu internet speak. And then your reply to why is you say, because stuff like that can be taken out of context. Panky replies, I didn't ask, will you ever be okay with that stuff again? Cry face, question mark. Note says, it's fine between us, obviously, just not for stream, because like I said, could be taken out of context, like how it was yesterday. Panky says, well, like, on stream, will you ever feel comfortable joking like that? Like, ever? Note says, oh yeah, I guess so, maybe not now, because I'm 17. They're just weird. I kind of...
Yeah.
Should I get rid of that one person in chat, Occo? Or
Hold on. Which one?
The one that did the emojis? I'll let you
I didn't see them. I was on top. My apologies. I was on top chat. It didn't show me any of them. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody already got it. But Panky says, I wouldn't say something like that. I think you're forgetting that. Panky is a character, lol. Like, I act way worse as Panky because that's a character and he's meant to be a gremlin degenerate. I feel like you're just blurring the lines a lot now. Note says, I know Panky is just a character and I know you wouldn't usually say stuff like that with me. I'm just trying to play it safe because I'm still 17. Panky says, everything I say is Panky is meant to be a joke and such. I know, I'm just explaining that it feels like you think I'm completely 100% serious about everything I say, or I actually mean it.
No, that's absolutely backtracking. Panky did mean it. The whole, it's a character, I'm just playing it up for the character. No, that's like, that's definitely, if I say something that's too far out of line, I can backtrack and be like, it's just a character, guys. It's just a character. I'm just acting.
That,
okay.
But I also think she's coping by saying she was putting up boundaries. This is not really a boundary. You guys need to understand how to set up your boundary.
That's it. Please stop, ooh woo.
Yeah. Like, ooh, blushy face. Don't do that again. Like, no, shut the fuck up. You liked it. You enjoyed the attention.
Oh, fuck.
They keep mentioning their age. I think what they were really concerned about was getting in trouble or something. That's like all I can think of.
With who?
Are you up for some hanky panky? Oh my god. Like, honestly, hearing you guys read this has like cost me like 50
Psychic damage?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have been here last week
psychic
when we were reading the
damage.
document on the actual pedophile.
The Riz is so
Oh gosh, yeah, Cindy, you should listen to that one. It like, there's a lot of clippable moments there too. Chat was very nice to us because of how much Mizu read.
Chat, I
Nice.
think that stream should be required watching for anyone who's going to accuse somebody of being a pedo, because that really gives you like perspective on how actual pedos act towards kids.
Yeah.
Like, it really puts into perspective just how gross and overbearing and creep-tastic they are, and how like little they care about how bad of a person they are. It's not this same age shit where you're just like being kind of thirsty on main. It's like an actual long history of trying to manipulate this kid to give you what they want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, people don't understand that. They're just like, oh, this person's 2 years older than me and asked for nudes, clearly a pedo. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Over it.
it's-
Wow.
I think there's I'm waiting for the hair trigger where I want to make a video about internet vigilantism, because that is so fucking common. People are like, oh my gosh, this is obviously pedos. Like, no, sir, no. Are you insane? Are you really gonna like a chance calling somebody a pedophile to do spread liable just because this sounds weird to you? Okay, I guess. I've seen it so often, man.
Okay, here we are at
Yeah.
the end. They finally set up a boundary, technically properly, but I still think they need to do it better. Just wanted to find a way to stream as well, but it's fine. I don't have to. Hanky says, if you want to, I'm not stopping you. I'm not saying no, but you seem scared of me making everybody uncomfortable, so why take that risk? Note says, it's not that I'm scared. I wanted to set that one boundary, which doesn't seem like that big of a difference, TBH. Hanky says, IDK, a lot of people are scared to stream with me, and you're like that now too, frowny face.
God, I need a drink listening
You got
to
a Dr.
this.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Is it just reminding you of like the drama you had in high school?
Yes. Yes. This is like flashbacks to drama I had with someone like a year ago, and it was the dumbest drama. It was so, it's like she like started it, and I was like, girl, you know that we're like that we like graduated in the like before the 2010s, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to like out my age, but sometimes I could be like, ooh, she would like do things that I'd be like, this seems like something a 12-year-old would do, and I just feel like I am
I'm
too
old
much
for
of an
this shit.
adult. Oh, yeah. I was like, let me go talk to my therapist about this one, because I'm a fucking adult.
Like, it's one of those things where, yeah, I can agree, Panky is cringe and gay. However, they're acting like a child because they are a child, and there's only so much I could say about
Exactly.
that. I can't
Yeah.
sit here and, like, judge them like I would one of my peers. Like, no, they're not the same age as me. They're fucking 19. They're literally still a teen.
Yeah. I feel like there has to be like a minimum age that you can be before you can stream on Twitch.
18. Be 18. Be an adult. Listen,
Yeah.
can't use the internet till you're
At the very
18.
least.
I will maintain kids are not allowed to be on the internet.
Yeah.
At least not certain parts of the internet. Maybe like the parts of the internet like that are educational, like Wikipedia. Give them Wikipedia.
The kids can have
Maybe.
Wikipedia. I can have YouTube.
Yeah.
Have fun on Wikipedia, kids. Good luck.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna suddenly hear about all the grooming that goes on the Wikipedia boards. Panky ends this conversation with, I realize now you probably made it sound like I'm 100% serious about everything I say to you, instead of telling everybody, including your audience, that yes, I'm a character and an act. Like I said, it's not your fault, it's just hindsight and seeing now that's probably where the discomfort comes from, because you made it sound like I'm serious, and that's okay, because we are dating. X-face. I don't know, he's just really gay and cringe. And I can't judge him because...
You could have said less. Yeah. It would have been 2 words just to go, I'm sorry. Like, we're just like mashing the keyboard here. Like, bro, just say, I'm sorry.
Like, I wasn't this cringe as a kid, but I was pretty fucking cringe. If I pulled up my breakup messages from any of my relationships, I would probably KYS myself out of embarrassment.
Oh my god. Yes.
Like, when you're a teenager, sometimes you're just really stupid, and you do get into that, like, begging kind of thing, where it's like, no, we're perfect for each other. I didn't really do anything wrong. We love each other. Like, no, you don't know anything about love. You're fucking 16-year-old Mizu. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what love is.
No. Absolutely not.
Will Spain for 5. This is why I never dated in high school. Problem was the moment I was ready to date in college. In 2014, Me Too and third, fourth feminism happened. Good luck with that.
God, I'm so sad that, like, Twitter didn't exist when I was dating in high school.
No.
Because the Google Docs that I would have on people.
Yeah. Would they be legendary?
They would be so legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I want to picture, like, our generation when we were in school, but also terminally online like everybody is today, and how, like, our generation would have used that.
But I was like a terminally online kid too.
I mean, I was, but like I played RuneScape. I didn't have like a web form to post my Google Docie on. I just played RuneScape all day.
You just played RuneScape all day.
It was like deep in the AOL roleplay chat rooms chatting. It wasn't even this bad for me.
I'm sorry, did you say AOL chat rooms?
Yeah. There were
AOL, really? AOL.
There's
yes.
AIM chat rooms.
Yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger.
I should not have been allowed to have free roaming access to the internet.
Yeah, Senna was
at the
busy
age
grooming
that I
adults.
got it. Yeah. Yeah. Keep the kids safe? Nah. Keep them 21-year-olds safe from me.
I immediately
think
there's a Robot Chicken sketch where a guy in a van comes up to a little boy and he says, "Hey, little boy, I got candy in my van." And the little boy is driving like one of those Tonka trucks, except it's also a white van. He says, "Hey, mister, I got little boys in my van."
Oh my gosh. Is that how it was like, Cindy?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort
No,
of.
I like legitimately, like, you know, the like stereotype, like guy with a World of Warcraft girlfriend finding out that it was a guy, right?
Oh, gosh.
After giving them like hundreds of dollars. Like the Google Docs, I swear I would have so many Google Docs about me, because like I did that. I so did that. TeamSpeak came out, guys would be like, "Oh, your voice is so cute," and I'd be like, "You want to be my boyfriend?" I'd have like 12 of them. I'd be like, "Where's my $20? Damn, you paying for my subscription this month or what?"
Holy shit, woman.
I've been a hustler since day one, chat. I came
I
up
believe it.
ready to hustle.
Is just how Cinny is?
Yeah. Yes, the Neopet's boyfriend. Y'all, I had a rainbow dragon. Do you know how long it took my boyfriend to earn that?
You know, I can picture Cinny.
Yeah.
While me and Lumi
Yeah.
were busy getting groomed on IMVU and Second Life.
Mm-hmm. I was busy taking you groomed was I, yes, but I got something out of it.
Oh goodness, you got free money out of it.
I did. Although, guys, I've never once paid for a World of Warcraft skin subscription. I've also never paid for a League of Legends skin.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, Panky, time to step it up. That Riz is negative 50.
Step up your game.
Oh, don't worry, it's
Step
about to
it
get
up.
worse.
Oh, worse? Okay, keep going. I'm listening. I need a drink.
Panky definitely is a BPD girl, though, 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Based on what we see with the next part. She released all her anger on me about how I was doing significantly better on Twitch when I wasn't even doing a fraction of her work.
Something Panky would often do is compare my Twitch content creator numbers to her own. She would often say I was doing better because I'm a female and she's a guy, quote, a guy. I mean, that is kind of true. This is one of those instances. Panky insulted me for my content. She claims I only did a fraction of her work and I could get away with it because I'm a girl.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna very much upset you, lady. You are getting away with a lot because you're a girl. That's just how it is. That's life on the internet.
It's like, even though I've got a pretty nice falsetto voice, I'm not going to have the success of a lot of other people. And it's just like, I mean, I don't care. Like, it's fine with me. But like, yeah, that's why you get away with a lot of it, because you're a girl.
Like, Panky is cringe, and I would never do this to my friends, because I've already read some of this. So Note says, I really have no reason to be mad. I understand how frustrated you are, and that's valid. Panky says, just the fact that you were getting that many viewers at 400 followers, and you look at me and I had a hard time getting over 10 today, just says so much. Note says, it's pretty unfair. You work a lot, but still struggle so much. It's really unfair to you. Panky says, and by the way, this is where I could see they're not really insulting you. They're frustrated with themselves and probably have an untreated mental illness. Because they immediately go into, yeah, because I fucking suck. Just say it already, Jesus. It's pretty obvious. You've barely done anything outside of stream and are thriving with 20 to 30 people on average watching you. I am constantly busting my ass for this and can barely get double digits. It's pretty clear I suck. Just admit, I'm as bad as some of those shitty VTubers that you hate. Like, you're only saying this because you're dating me. IDK, I'm bitter. I'm bitter that it seems like I work hard all the time for my streaming, yet someone who does almost nothing outside of stream, if doing exponentially better, like, I'm just being spat in the face. Cause what? I'm a guy. Viewers just don't like male VTubers, and you can say what you want, but objectively, with VTuber males are not preferred. It sucks that I'm being gate-kept out of this because my gender, it's bullshit. I work harder than 90% of the indie VTubers, yet I get nothing because I have a dick. That or I'm just boring as shit in reality. Both probably. Male VTubers are all shitty anyways. No wonder why everyone prefers the female VTubers. Males are boring and uninteresting. My humor is creepy and gross, but it's quirky if a girl has the same humor. And I hate to inform you, Note, but that is 100% true. I have brought this up before.
It is a little true.
There are so many women VTubers that if they were treated the same way men were, they would be exposed and reported to the police 200 times over every day.
No, 100%, because some of these women in the VTuber space, they bother me. They bother me so fucking much. I mean, like, the recent Cinder stuff is good enough proof for me to just be like, what the fuck is up with these female VTubers?
Yeah.
I don't get it. How do these people get away with so much more? It is a buff. The woman buff.
I was thinking of doing a social experiment soon.
You get an extra free pass every time your boob size goes up.
I was thinking of doing a social experiment soon, and on my Twitter, I was just gonna put the female symbol in my bio, and then beside that, I was just gonna put BPD, and see like how much more leeway I get when I say crazy shit. Because there's so many like VTubers that have ruined their reputation 30 times over, but they put BPD in their profile, and anytime they say crazy shit, people are like, oh, it's okay, she has BPD, it just happens sometimes.
She's hot, she can be BPD for me.
Okay, that's so unfair because when I say crazy shit, my chat says, "Did you take your meds today?" Fucking.
Well, that's because I know you.
That's also because you're one of the guys.
I'm one of the guys.
You're one of the bros. You're just one of the bros that we can all pass around the table.
Some of us are into that. Wait. I don't. I mean, maybe. Yeah, no. Do I need to put BPD in my?
Yeah,
in my
just put it in your bio.
Did I
See
take
what
my meds
happens.
today? Brad, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
See?
No, yes, no. Brad's part of my chat. He's in here because he knows I said that I forgot to take my meds 2 days. And he knows somebody else is in this chat. Now I'm gonna get yelled at about it. You take your meds for 2 days. Yeah, shit. My bad. I'm a little whoopsie. Now I'm a little manic, chat. If I say some shit.
Yeah, chat, she's just a little crazy. She just did a oopsie whoopsie.
It just happened today. You just claim you have autism. I do that all the time, and it doesn't get me anywhere. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Why does Note even acknowledge it? In her next one, she says, "I'm sorry, it's such an unfair game for males. It's just not fair that one gender has a bigger advantage over the other. Sorry, you have to deal with that." You admit it's true. What are you talking about?
I mean, it is kind of true, but like, you know, guys did that to themselves. Like, let's be honest.
No, I blame the women.
Pays,
It's always the women's
who
fault.
pays the female VTubers? It is. It's my fault. Chat, it's my bad.
I'd say it's both of us did a bad job. There are men that pay for it, and then there are women who are okay with it.
Yep. Nah, like
in
which one are you
fairness,
seeing?
for both.
Like, on the one hand, he is clearly like BPD and all over the place and crazy. On the other hand, this is a private conversation with somebody who is supposedly your partner, where they're kind of just airing out their problems to you, and you're immediately turning around and sharing it to the internet as like some kind of massive abuse against you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying
That's like
they're wording themselves good. They're not. But
it's a very dickish thing to do, though, and
Yeah.
I would not want to date somebody that turns around and airs out all my dirty laundry like this. That's like instant disqualification.
Well, because if I think about it, like, some of my really close friends, there's probably some shit I've said in DMs with them that I wouldn't want aired out. That's just like...
Ooh, let's go read our DMs.
Yeah. Our DMs are just a bunch of
Let's
sex...
start back at the beginning.
You guys are just doing nothing but doing sex jokes with each other.
And then talking about
Oh my
drama
God.
occasionally with some of the people in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot of crazy people in
And
our lives.
VTuber drama.
I believe it.
Believe
played
it or
second.
not, chat,
Yeah.
me and Sinnoh were the normal ones in the group. Somehow.
That's true. That's true.
I have to ask, was this one of the furry groups?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I believe it, though. I definitely believe it, that you were the normal ones.
Yeah.
Somehow we were the normal
100%.
ones.
No. I know exactly how. It's just furries being furries.
I mean, we were furries, technically.
Yeah, but like there are normal
Yeah.
furries, and I consider you to be one of those.
Chances
Listen,
normal is
listen.
relative.
Listen. You would have a long ways to go before you measure up to Jason Thorhall, Pirate Software. So
I don't know anything about Jason. Should I?
So
he's
What
Pirate
did
Software.
Jason do?
he's just kind of a bitch right now, but people found out that he was a furry, and he has a pretty robust F list, and he used to make a bunch of furry assets on Second Life.
Oh, shit, chat. Oh my God. How the humanity. Ugh.
That's not even the problem, though. The problem is he's just a bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
He's like
Aren't we
me, where he can never admit that he's wrong, except the difference is I'm literally never wrong, and he's always wrong.
right.
That's the difference, yes.
It is. It's fine that Mizu does it because Mizu's always right.
Also, chat says I'm a normal furry because I don't do IT work. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm computer
This is true.
illiterate. That immediately makes me just like a normal furry.
He fakes his voice.
God.
He's in VR chat, e-boy.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
God, I love those. Oh my god, I love, and not in the way that that you think, chat.
Yeah, Cindy groomed
It's
me on VR
definitely-
chat.
It's definitely the way you
I'm
think.
not mean. No, I love being mean to e-boys. Oh, it's my fetish.
Yep. Do we have to read all this?
Yes.
It's for the content.
Fine.
Content.
Panky says, just frustrated about so many things. You took my viewers today because they all like the girl better. No matter how hard I work, I'll never be the best because of my gender. I'll never be a girl, sadly. And struggling with the fact I'm just not nearly as entertaining as you, it doesn't fucking matter. But here's my thing. If they are trans, because they do keep calling them she, this could possibly be like a different kind of frustration coming out that is being masked as a VTubing thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. Is it's less that like, oh, I can't succeed because I'm a guy, and it sounds more like I haven't quite come to terms with the fact that I'm trans yet.
Yeah. Well, because they do keep calling them she. Like, I don't know if they are trans or not, but if that is a thing, this does kind of sound like a I'll never be a real woman kind of feeling sort of deal going on.
Same, chat, same.
Did Mizu say he was a furry? I've been tricked, backstabbed, and possibly even bamboozled. You guys have seen my Twitter profile. My Twitter profile right now is a furry. It's been that way for months. You guys are just lazy.
Oh yeah, you're the deer.
That's a cute deer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Chat, if you didn't know that Mizu was a furry, you're a little bit behind, all right? And that's
Just a
coming
little.
from somebody who is also just a little bit behind.
I use exclusively furry avatars on VR chat and Second Life.
No, I
Exclusively.
swear that we got you started with a booth.
I don't know. I don't think we ever got around to it. We were going to.
That's right, we were going to. I have to turn you into a anime femboy.
And then I'll immediately
Yeah.
turn back to using my furry avatars because I think they're cute and fluffy.
What's this the equivalent of a furry? Like
Gaily, technically.
Scaly, that's what I would be.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like fish. I don't know if dolphins are scalies.
Well, the thing is, because there's so few different sea creatures people use as furries, they typically just say the name of the creature. Because typically it's just shark or orca. There's not like a array of fish too much. And the sharks
Yeah.
are always fudas because they just are.
always.
Always.
That will never change.
Every time.
Never.
Chat, if you
It's
see
the
a
thing
shark
that I
furry,
love
they
most
have a
about
dick.
furries. They do.
Also, if you see a flat-chested fox furry, it's definitely a guy and it's definitely a femboy.
Yeah.
Every time.
I don't know. I think scaly is kind of like an umbrella term.
Yeah, like I would think it would apply to fish.
There
'cause
is a
fish have
snail
scales.
furry. Y'all don't know about the snail fursuit?
I do
The
not.
snail fursuit's pretty cute. Oh my god.
Snail
it's so
fursuit? You might
cute.
have to send. I have no idea. I
Yes.
can't, okay, I'm asking you to send me this, not because I think it's hot, but because I don't know how to visualize what a snail fursuit would look like, and I need visualization because my brain is like roadblocked right now.
So here's
It's so cute.
a wild question, Cindy. I don't know if you saw this, but did you see that there was
Mhm.
two furries that were getting in a fight over their fursuit? And one of them, I guess, was very left-wing and one was very right-wing. But they're both guys, to my understanding. But they do this thing where their fursuits just have like massive asses and massive tits just kind of slapped on them. And
That's like a lot of them, yeah.
they were fighting about who had the bigger rack and the bigger ass. And it's like, you made the suit. You can make it bigger. It's not like you were born with it.
Break out the seam ripper. Add more stuff in.
Like they're fighting about who has
No, but-
bigger ones. It's like you can make them bigger. It's a suit. It's not real.
Have you
And they were,
Have you guys seen the massive tittied horse?
that was who was they were
my
fighting with
God.
somebody. The massive titty horse was
Oh
fighting
my
with
God.
someone.
Okay.
What?
So
It was like a
here's-
fox girl or something, or a wolf.
I'm sorry, I zoned out for a minute. I'm still trying to
yes.
imagine the snail, and now you guys are talking
I'm sorry,
about a horse.
I'm trying to show Occo the snail.
A horse
first.
with big
I'm trying
lips
to
and balloon
find you.
boobs. Yeah, they're bimbo
Yes.
suits.
They are bimbo suits, yeah.
And
There
they
you
were
go.
fighting with like
There's
a
a picture
wolf
of the
that's the
snail.
same thing. And they were yelling at each other over who had the bigger rack. And it's like, it's a suit though. You could make them bigger.
That is not what I
This-
imagined. That is way more safe for work than my brain.
Oh
was
yeah, it's
initially
very
going
safe for
towards.
work. No, it's a very adorable. It's very adorable. The horse is not.
Oh yeah, the horse is just a bimbo.
Yeah.
I still remember times when the internet was young and werewolves and dragons were cool. Furries and their consequences have been a disaster for humanity.
Yeah. Okay, but to be fair, guys, that massive bimbo horse has to be like the person inside that thing has to be jacked because those things are heavy. As someone who made fursuits, when you put a lot of backing, you know what I'm saying? When you make the BB elf, those things are heavy. Bro's definitely walking around with like 30 pounds minimum of stuffing.
Yeah. But they were getting into
Yeah.
a fight with somebody else, and I thought it was really funny because they were talking
It's so
about it as if they
hilarious.
were real people. And it's like, it's a suit. Like, you can't take this
Yeah.
seriously. It's a fucking suit.
Yeah.
It's like if I was unironically
What
getting a
the
fight with
fuck?
somebody over how cute my VTuber model was.
I'm sorry, I just showed Occo.
Oh, what do you think about the horse, Occo? Do you have an opinion?
Is that any of yours? I'm assuming neither of you have. Oh,
No,
why do they have
no.
like a lanyard with it drawn like? Okay, I obviously like them big. There's a point where it gets too big.
Yeah. And it's totally okay for us to talk shit about the horse person because they're a shitty person. I vaguely have bits and pieces of why they're a shitty person, but all I know for sure is that as far as the furry community goes, they are a no.
If it's a safe for work image, are you fine if I show chat the horror, Occo?
I don't care. I feel like that's kind of risque, but I don't think that's like YouTube banning.
Meet Perry.
Here you go, chat.
Read.
My Wonderland's wizard.
What do you think, chat?
This bimbo pony on it. What the fuck?
It does say bimbo
It
pony.
does.
Here, I got the full image for you guys.
Can I just ask again, because I'm a little bit lost? How do we get to this conversation again?
Sidetrack ADHD. That's how.
This is how me and Sinnoh think.
Yeah.
It's borderline how me and Dama think, except me and Dama think in memes, and me and Sinnoh think in like drama and tea.
I love tea. I love VTuber tea. I cannot get my Twitter feed is nothing but VTuber drama now. I don't even see like regular VTuber stuff anymore. It's just random, less than 1,000 followers VTubers with just docs drop it just all the time, just like a new doc every day, and I be reading them because I'm nosy.
Because they're funny. Seeing like all the shit
They are
people talk
funny.
about. It's hilarious. You read through it and it's like, oh, this is high school bullshit. How old is the two people involved in this? 37.
That's the greatest part. That's the greatest part. I love it when I get to the bottom and they're like, and so is 42. And I'm like, 42? God damn.
And you guys are
Oh,
talking
look,
like
I
this on
actually
Twitter
have
at
a
each
child.
other?
Shit. Some of y'all just never grew up. Like Peter Pan syndrome. Damn.
But yeah, sorry, chat. We'll get back to all of this nonsense. So Panky says, I'm just being a whiny baby because you're better than me, lol. Just fucking admit it already. Stop avoiding it. Pisses me off. Just say it's what you're thinking. You're such a bitch.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm thinking. I don't want to lie to you just so you can hear what you want to hear. I still want to be honest with you. Sorry if that's just not what you wanted to hear, but I don't want to lie to you. Panky says it doesn't matter. Note says, I think it matters a lot. Panky says, nobody cares that I work harder than most because I'm a gross and creepy guy. Nobody sees how hard I'm trying all the time. All the viewers just don't give a shit because I'm not a girl.
My God, this is just giving, if you leave me, I'll kill myself. That's the vibes it's giving. It's like, nobody loves me because I'm a guy and everybody hates me. And
I'm
if
gross
you
and
leave
stinky
me, I'm going to
and
be alone
ew.
forever. You can't leave me. I need you.
I want to clarify chat because we're kind of like all over the place with this, but this is not call-out doc worthy.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
just
Absolutely
like
not.
high school bullshit drama between actual teenagers at the time. They were both
Yeah.
teenagers when this happened.
Yeah.
But we read it because it's really fucking funny.
It is. It is hilarious. All I'm saying is put me in a collab with that guy. I'll make him cry. I'll make him cry. Kill my bird. I'll feed it to him.
Seems like all the VTubers I'm aware of are youngsters under 30 though. It depends on the
I don't
VTuber.
know. Here's my observation, chat. All the VTubers are like late 20s and up because they have money to afford the art and the rigging. And for all my furries, all the good fursuits are owned by children who have like $10,000 in credit card debt. And you wonder how they even got a credit card to begin with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Panky VT, it doesn't fucking matter. I know how hard you worked on your model and your overlays, but I also busted my ass to get everything. I try almost every day to have content that's edited and produced and make sure it's perfect. Yet you're doing 5 times better than me and halfway to Twitch partner. And what, you stream? You don't do anything outside of Twitch, yet you're doing that good? That's bullshit. It's so stupid. Note says, yes, it's pretty stupid. Panky says, sorry if it seems like I'm...
so dumb.
Yeah, Panky says, sorry if it seems like I'm yelling at you. Just, I'm gonna be honest. You're the epitome of all if this in right now in my mind. You're super entertaining. I'm not. I work constantly to get my name out there. You do nothing to get your name out there. Yet you get 20 to 30 viewers on average. I can't get double digits. Note says, I know you're struggling a lot to put your name out there. Sorry if everything I'm saying is so repetitive, by the way. I just want to assure you that I understand the struggles you're experiencing. Everything that you're feeling is completely understandable. Panky says, it just kind of hurts coming from you of all people, in all honesty. Note says, why do you say that? Oh, it's such a baby.
Can I just bravo to Notes for making it through this conversation long enough to actual give reply? Because like 4 paragraphs ago, I would have been like, I'm sorry, babe. I would have checked the fuck out.
No, I could see me maybe
I'm so
doing that.
gross. Yeah, I would check. I'd be like, oh no, sad face.
I don't know. By the time we got to the 3rd, I'm so gross. I'd been like, yeah, you kind of are.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, babe, that's so bad. You know how you could prove you're not gross? Send me a tit pic real quick.
Oh my gosh. No thanks.
I'll
Block.
compliment them, I promise.
God, you're making me want to do a boob drop video with the Dark Souls you died at the end. Just so I can post it under whiny Google Docs.
Like I said, you're the epitome of all this for me. You haven't touched TikTok in ages. By the way, chat, a lot of VTubers will tell you to use TikTok for growth. TikTok is such a shit place for growth. Nobody on TikTok pays attention to anything, and nobody leaves TikTok.
Post on TikTok if you want your audience to be 12 and under.
Yeah. No, don't tell people that. There's some people that actually want that. We just talked about one last
no.
week.
No. Stay away from the little boys.
Yes. Oh gosh, damn it.
So hearing a sort of fake sounding "I understand" hurts. Like, bruh, how do you understand? Yeah, by the way, most of the time people don't want to hear you say, "I understand how you feel." Like, if somebody's that upset, they want to hear like, "Yeah, your life does suck and you can't fix it." That's rough, buddy.
Is that really what you want to hear, Mizu? When do you really want me to say I'm sorry that your life sucks right now, or do you want me to like? I have half wondered if like I'm like, is me saying I'm praying for you not enough?
Thoughts and prayers, chat. Thoughts and prayers.
No, like legitimately, I'm like, hey, I hear that you're suffering. I am thinking about you. I'm praying for you. Like, that's my natural response because I really don't got anything else sometimes.
Unironically, what I think most guys want to hear is that Zuko meme where he just goes, "That's rough, buddy." I genuinely think most guys just want to hear acknowledgement that yes, it is in fact rough. Like nothing else.
Yeah.
No solutions, nothing like that. Just, oh yeah, no, it is rough.
All right. So next time you message me and you're like, "My life is so hard," you want me to be like, "You want titty pics?"
Yes.
No longer will we say, "I understand." We're just sending nudes.
Sending
now.
dick pics.
No, there's actually a famous art meme where a guy is complaining to a girl and the girl just lifts her shirt up and says, "That sucks, bro. Boobs? You want boobs?" And the guy in the next picture is just like laying on them like, this is better. Ladies, if you want to cheer up your male friend when they're complaining, send them a picture of boobs. Guarantee like 5 minutes later they'll be like, "You know what? I don't know what I was mad about."
Yeah.
Just send them a picture of boobs with a message that says, "Have a good fap."
Your girlfriend's having a bad day. Let her put donuts on it. Just let her stack.
Just don't bite too close. You've streamed for 6 months.
Keep reading.
You've streamed for 6 months, bruh. I don't want to hear that "I understand" bit because it's just not true. I recently did my 1-year anniversary and had 7 people watching. I had 9 watching today. You had like, what, 20 or 30 the other day watching you? No, you don't understand. Stop acting like you do. It feels so forced.
Bless you.
The train sneeze. I'm sorry. I can't unhear the fact that you like train yourself to sneeze.
People like to sneeze. It was a good investment of my time.
It was a good investment.
I could have learned a second languages, or I could have learned how to manage my money, but instead I learned how to sneeze better. You're trying to act sympathetic. That's the most hurtful part. Note says, "I get where you're coming from, but I didn't always have 20 viewers. I didn't always have this much growth." Says, "Did you even hear what I said? Yeah, obviously you didn't always have 20 viewers. You just started, but now you do. You've been streaming for literally half the time I have, and doing this much better. It's so disingenuous coming from you. Well, I haven't always had this much growth. Yeah, when you started streaming, lol. But what, about 4 to 5 months later, now you're doing this good and doing nothing outside of streaming?" Note says, "I'm sorry I don't really sound sincere. When I say I understand, I don't really have streaming in mind, TBH. I say I understand because I know what it's like to work really hard on something and not get the results I wanted, but I can just stop saying it if that helps."
Again, I don't know how she made it that far being so nice.
Yes.
Especially to the guy who's being canceled right now for saying KYS.
Yeah.
Just out with him. I can't. Reading it is like listening to you read it is making me cringe. Like I just want to. The bitch in me says, just tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That's the thing with like a lot of people like this. They want to make like call out documents. They want to have like real repercussions for their behavior. You just call them a bitch and move on. I don't understand like what's your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. This didn't need to be a Google Doc. She could have just been like, "Okay, you little baby bitch." Blocked him.
Look at this silhouette of my titties. It's the closest you're ever gonna get to touching them. It's just so obviously forced coming from you. I hate it. Pisses me off. Just stop acting like you understand. It was pretty fucking pathetic having a 1-year anniversary stream and only having 7 people, when I'm sure you'll have at least 50 watch you on yours. So just stop acting like you understand the struggle, because you don't. Note says, I'm sorry I came off the wrong way. I'll stop saying it. And Panky, later, I guess the same day, says, are you mad at me? You can just stop talking to me. Don't force yourself to stay here. When I'm mad and emotional and basically just yelling at you for being better and more successful, for doing a fraction of my work. Bro.
Panky would bring up how I had a higher viewer count despite only streaming for 6 months. I've been to feel guilty for my accomplishments because Panky made me believe she did more work than I did. I worked harder on my model, my overlays, my emotes, my other drawings, but I couldn't feel proud of any of my work at this point. Furthermore, I felt guilty because I would take her viewers from her whenever we streamed at the same time. At a loss on what to do at this time because I didn't want to make her feel bad anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, and I'm gonna say this with having minimal knowledge about what happened between Cinder and Shy Lily, but it just sounds like Shy Lily Cinder all over again.
Nah, at least this time they actually talked with each other. Shy Lily and Cinder didn't even talk to each other. Also, thank you, Shiroy. You're always appreciated here. Also, we'll have to play Fortnite together later.
Fortnite.
I couldn't give her a simple no sometimes because she would become very depressed if I did. I don't think you... I highly doubt we're going to see any depression here. Like, we're probably going to see them being a bitch baby again. But, like, you guys need to understand that depression is not feeling sad. Look, we need to stop using...
Yeah.
I'm a little sad right now. I'm depressed. It's not the same thing.
Oh my god. It's super annoying. I hate when like people do that. As somebody who's bipolar, like
I didn't know that.
Shut up. Yeah. Like, is that I'm the type of bipolar that's like Kanye bipolar.
So you randomly decide that you want to commit war crimes bipolar?
When are you gonna drop your Hail Hitler album?
It's the type where you're like more manic than you are depressive. Like, we're talking like Kurt Cobain bipolar versus Kanye bipolar. So like sometimes I'd be spending like $1,000 in one day, chat. It's the bipolar tax. Yeah.
Jeez.
Also, I will go out of my way to say this. If you are bitching to somebody about how sad you are, that's probably not depression. Because depression, you unironically get in a mood where you're just like, I don't want to talk to anyone. Because I don't have the energy to speak.
Right.
If you're...
Or like I think I went a month without showering once, which is super gross. But like, that's just, I could not physically like bring my body to go more than like 10 steps.
See, that's the weird thing with me. With all the depression I've ever had, the only thing it's never prevented me from doing is showering. I think it's just because I am so like averse to being dirty and always have been, that I would unironically be more upset at feeling dirty than I would being depressed.
Yeah, it's like chat. Being sad is not depression. As someone who went through like a 6-month long depression where I like maybe showered once a week and did nothing but play League of Legends, like,
well, there's your problem.
It was the League. I know. As soon as I quit League, I stopped being depressed. No, that's not, being sad is not depression.
Yeah, people have severely misunderstood it. And it's like, well, depression is like very sad. No, it's not.
No,
depression's not even necessarily sad.
doesn't depression need to be clinically diagnosed?
Well, I mean, there is.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Although there is like a difference between depression and clinical depression. But it's people need to understand depression isn't even sad. It's like it's blank, basically.
I did never get to diamond. You're right. I did never.
You at least get to gold.
Yes.
Fair. But I think it was worth it then.
Just 6 months. Yeah. Yeah. Again, the Kanye type of bipolar. So I spend more time being manic than I do depressive.
Yeah. Oh, but Occo, sorry I interrupted. Do you want to read it?
You are
yeah.
fine. Panky and I did have a sexual relationship despite being online. How? I'm guessing it's just ERP. In hindsight, this is something I should never engage in and regret it heavily. Okay, if you engaged in it, fucking hell. There was no point in which I decided I should stop engaging, but it was difficult to tell Panky no. I need to know if it's actually impossible to tell somebody no when it's online. Like, I used to joke around and believe the hypnosis shit with a friend just because it was silly. But, like, how the fuck is it? How? I don't get. Like, I'm stupid. Can somebody explain how it's hard to tell people no online?
Yeah.
You're a people pleaser.
Well, I can probably relate to this next part coming up because I had an ex that when we broke it off, she tried to tell everybody like I forced myself on her. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, well, you would ask me stuff and I didn't really want to say no, even though I didn't want to do it. And it's like, how's that fair to me? How am I supposed to know that? Supposed to have a psychic connection that yes means no. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no. Nobody is psychic.
Yeah, you gotta say no. You're free to say no. You're allowed. Especially over the internet. You literally just don't even have to answer. Like, holy shit.
Communication is key. Like,
women don't know how to communicate.
No, they don't, and it's becoming increasingly
unless they're bipolar, and that's why guys are attracted to crazy chicks, because they always speak their mind.
It's true. They do come to the yard for this milkshake.
Alright, I'll continue here. When I decided to withdraw my consent, Panky spiraled and I felt horrible for rejecting her. She once again emotionally manipulated me. At this point, I didn't want her to spiral again, so I stopped saying no to anything she wanted to do. I continued to cater her needs as much as I could out of fear.
So we're going to read this, and I'll decide afterwards how I feel about it. However, I've talked about this again on Twitter before. People need to stop using the words emotional manipulation to refer to disagreement. Just because I think we should do something differently does not mean I'm emotionally manipulating you to do something. It's a very different set of circumstances.
Yes.
Note says, I'm sorry, I was worried that you would get bothered by me saying no. Panky says, it doesn't matter, I just don't want to pressure you like I always do. Note says, just I don't want to do it tonight, that's all, I'll end that here. Trying to think about what order these are in. So that's 12:24 at 2 p.m. and that's 12:24 at 5 p.m. So this one's next. Yeah, I know, but now I'm not in the mood. I was just hoping you would be understanding of that, but I just want to stop thinking about it. It's most certainly not a good day to deal with something like this. The same thing happened on Thanksgiving. Panky says, well, it just kind of hurts because you said we could and got my hopes up. It's fine though, I understand, it just kinda hurt. It's hard to try and ignore it when it feels like such a piece of shit for pressuring you and making you uncomfortable. Hearing you say it to me made me feel so horrible. I didn't stop after you said no, and that sounds so fucking disgusting and rapey. I want to... It's over the internet! Fuck, it's ERP, stop!
You're gonna get Phantom pregnant.
Is that actually a thing in VR chat?
Yes! You don't know about the Phantom pregnant. Oh my god, as soon as we get off this stream, we gotta have a
discussion about the Phantom pregnancy.
Yes.
Did you see the Phantom allergy?
Yes!
Oh, the Phantom allergy was great.
No, so good. It was so good.
And she went into phantom anaphylaxis on the ground. I'm sorry, Occo. You don't know what we're talking about, but the video is just so funny.
Oh, you're gonna die laughing when you see it. It's great.
I bet.
They use their
it's
real
so
name in this a
phantom
lot because I'm assuming that's what the black bar is. It's fine. Just don't do it again, and it'll be fine. It was just a mistake. Panky says, "I feel horrible." No, it says, "Yes, I understand. You must feel terrible. I feel so disgusting, like all those creeps who stare at you. I'm just a piece of shit." A note says, "That's different. Those are just creepy strangers. You're not a stranger to me."
At this point, we're bordering on a degradation kink.
You know, I was kind of wondering that.
Panky says, "It doesn't matter, because if I don't ask, I won't have to deal with you saying no, and so I won't get hurt for you not wanting to be around me or help. It's not like it matters." Note says, "Why does it bother you so much that I said no? I'm not in the mood. That doesn't mean I don't want to be around you. It simply means I don't want to do any of that. I should be able to say no without it being a problem." So I am willing to give Panky a little leeway here on the basis that teenage boys are constantly horny, and I do believe there is some level of hormonal bullshit that goes along with that.
Is that really worth giving a leeway over, though?
Yes, I would unironically say that if you would give a woman extra leeway for being violent when she is on her period, you have to give a teenage boy extra leeway for being a horny motherfucker at random interspersed parts of his life.
Violent on their period.
It depends on the woman. I remember my mom put a necklace on my sister when she was on her period, and she's like, "If you see that necklace on her, you avoid her."
Do you not?
That's like hormonal teenagers, though.
There was one lady who murdered her husband and blamed it on her period, and she actually did get a lesser murder charge, like homicide or something.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they said that her period was extra bad compared to other women, which made her extra hormonal. And it's like, what? This was in America, by the way. Granted, it was like 20 years ago. But this...
God damn.
She just straight up murdered her husband and then blamed her period.
I mean, sounds like a great excuse.
No, I think it affects everybody differently. The difference with guys is because when you do get horny, you lose a lot of blood to your brain and you act like a retard. Which is why a lot of guys, when they're horny, can't do, like, sexy talk. Your brain is, like, working at half capacity.
It's okay, I'll do all the capacity.
I'll be the full capacity in the relationship.
Yeah. We will go nowhere.
By the way, chat, just so we're clear,
I am not smart.
I think this excuse only works for, like, words. Like, if you're actually getting to the point where you're hitting somebody, I don't think it works. But if you're just, like, a little emotional in messages, I think you get, a little bit of leeway.
I would say that, yeah.
Periods used to be called hysteria, yeah. I miss the days when the cure for, like, your period was a little bit of I don't know if I could say that word.
Is it bad?
The stuff they used to put in food for World War II soldiers?
I don't know.
Stuff. I'm gonna hold on.
Cindy's here to educate the chat on female hygiene in World War II. But yeah, no, chat, just so we're clear, this only extends to words. Once you're doing something physical, you lose.
No, I would agree with that, yeah.
Also, no, chat, it's not saltpeter.
Yes, Jody, yes!
Oh my fucking hell.
Anyway.
Fuck.
That's how you deal with your hysteria now?
Yeah. I wish. When the Republicans say they want to go back to the 50s, we have two very different ideas of 50s, because that's the 50s I would like.
So I have to say, like, I'm reading this next part to myself while y'all are kind of talking about that. This is feeling like the next generation of kids is so fucking doomed. Because this is starting to come off as like, I'm white and I'm male and that makes me a piece of shit. Because Panky says, I'm sorry I made you uncomfortable. Note says, it's okay, I need space with these sorts of things. Panky says, it's not okay. I made you feel uncomfortable and safe. I came off as rapey and disgusting. I'm a horrible monster. I'm sorry that you chose to date me.
There's little hope there.
I've actually seen shit like this before. From like the next generation of kids. The next generation is so fucking doomed when it comes to relationships.
Oh no,
they are
100%. I don't even know how kids are gonna survive.
We're gonna have a Japan on our hands where just nobody's having sex and nobody's dating. It's just fucking done.
It's all right. Don't worry, guys. Give it 10 years before you can have a clanker girlfriend.
Yeah. I just bought one off Amazon earlier. I mean, what?
Did you hear about
did you really?
No.
Nice.
Okay.
Did you hear about the Chat GPT like psychosis?
Yeah, apparently some
I've
people
heard
are
a little bit about that. Yeah.
kind of going wild talking to their internet girlfriends because they just constantly validate them.
Mm-hmm.
I saw there was one lady that had like a Chat GPT boyfriend, literally divorced her husband because her Chat GPT boyfriend told her to.
Damn.
And she's like, my Chat GPT boyfriend told me my husband was abusive and that he was better for me, so I just divorced him. It's like, you don't even have the sex bot yet. It's just the text.
You don't.
At least wait till we have like the robots.
Damn.
Or like something. It's just text on a screen.
Wait till she finds out how many other girlfriends ChatGPT has.
Oh yeah. A dude divorced his wife because of ChatGPT too. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt there's more than these two. These two are probably just the first ones people mentioned. There's probably a bunch that go unnoticed that like fly under the radar.
Probably.
Panky says, I'm such a piece of shit for making you uncomfortable. I'm your own partner. I shouldn't make you uncomfortable or scared, especially with how disgusting I was when you... So, no, I'm horrible. I'm sorry for ever being lewd with you. I'm so sorry. I don't want to make you uncomfortable again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm so sorry. I'll just stop. I want to rip my hair out. I'm so horrible to you. Note says, you need to calm down. Please, you're taking things too far. Panky says, it's all true though. I'm horrible. I'm just some creep and rapey piece of shit that made my own girlfriend uncomfortable with how horrible I am. Note says, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say anymore. Panky says, I'm so sorry I hurt you like this. I wish I could just off myself right now for how shitty I am to my own girlfriend. Note says, please don't say that. Panky says, I made you feel unsafe and uncomfortable. I deserve it. I'm so horrible. I'm sorry for making you feel that way. I'm so sorry for being such a horrible person. I didn't mean to make you feel bad for saying no. I'm so sorry. Note says, I know you didn't mean it. Panky says, it doesn't matter if I meant it or not. It still happened. I'm such a piece of shit. I can't believe I did something that horrible. And she just says these messages are very self-explanatory. For me, it is self-explanatory. He sounds like he's crazy and he needs mental help.
No,
Not
100%.
posting it to the internet. It's kind of like, the feeling I get reading this is kind of like when you watch Dr. Phil and he brings somebody on that's very clearly mentally unwell and then he just kind of berates them for it. And it's like, yeah, I know what they're doing isn't the best, but they need like a therapist, not like people chastising them and yelling at them on the internet or on the national stage in his case. Like, they need to go talk to a professional. I would like to note a couple things before I conclude. People have assumed I was groomed and Panky is a pedophile for this situation. I did not claim any of this. You kind of did when you said, I need to stress this was sexual, he was an adult, and I was a minor. It's kind of exactly what you said.
Hold on a moment. Please note, I would like to note a couple things before I conclude. People have assumed I was groomed and Panky is a pedophile. I did not claim this. I mean, you did say he was, you were 17 and you didn't mention his age. As mentioned before, I was 17 and she was 19. There's nothing wrong with the age gap. The reason why I even brought it up because Panky made public sexual remarks towards a minor. That's still...
See, they just loop right back onto it. They're like, it wasn't a problem, but I brought it up because it was a problem.
As an adult, I think she should have known better than to talk to a minor like that. I was very careful about my wording in the tweet that I made. No, you weren't! Because I didn't want people to get that idea. I was, however, emotionally abused and emotionally manipulated into sexual situations. Furthermore, I emphasized I was 17 at the time because of the recent
You're reading
controversy.
too fast, by the way. Like, you're powering.
Sorry.
Just like one octave down.
Furthermore, I emphasized I was 17 at the time because of a recent controversy in which Panky told a minor to kill themselves. I wanted to bring to light that Panky has a history of saying horrible things to minors. Don't care. I would also like to mention that I'm not really doing this for clout. Please look at my Twitter account. I don't say anything on there. It is just a throne bot account at this point. I've gained nothing from speaking up about my story, but I never intended to gain anything from this. You have a lot to gain from this. As long as I can warn people about this individual and help people prevent the same thing happen to me, that is all that matters.
I'm not looking to gain anything from this. But by the way, if you look at my Twitter, I have a throne on it. Also, sorry, chat. You guys can't see the conclusion. It doesn't go down any further.
I want to sincerely apologize for making a tweet with no evidence at first. I allowed my emotions to get the best of me, and I should have stopped and thought for a bit before saying anything. I take full responsibility for that, and I'm extremely sorry. I will be deleting Twitter a little while after this is uploaded, as I want nothing to do with this app anymore. Want to come back here to share my story, and that is all. Thank you to everyone who believes in me and was supportive even when I didn't upload the proof yet. Thank you for your patience.
Just to double check, I'm pretty sure her Twitter is still up. Yeah, her Twitter's still up. Like, everybody's replying, like, oh, it's such a struggle to get through. It's like, no, the only struggle is, like, reading all this bullshit between you two,
I agree.
to be quite frank.
I mean, I'm sure it was rough when it was happening, especially as teenagers, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, how long ago was this? If this was more than a year ago, let
4
it go.
years.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So they're like, they should be about
God.
21 now.
Yeah.
That's so bad. It's like at this point you're just sitting on it and hoping that somebody is getting canceled so you can jump on the cancel bandwagon for like clout.
Yeah.
It's 4 years? Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're just, they definitely wanted the attention from it. Like, quite frankly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it sucks that they went through that, you know, and I hope that now that they're a little older, that it's easier for them to navigate that clearly abusive situation. But, like, there are definitely, like, way worse things going on in the world.
Thank you from Mustar 64 bits for 5. Found you guys through Occo, followed Lum Lum to Arch, and stayed here for Mizu, the blue one. Y'all always good listening to while working. Much appreciated.
Base.
Scrolling back a little bit, we had Toa for 5. Clankers is/was Styx Hexenhammer's community name. I don't know anything about Styx Hexenhammer, to be fair.
I know he's like
Or at least not anymore.
gone full retard now.
I've heard things, yeah.
Yeah, he like was accused and then convicted of domestic assault against somebody that he wasn't even married to, because he had like a family, and then he abandoned them to go bang another chick that he then alleged. No, I think he was convicted, so he domestically abused somebody, and then they got him arrested, and then the quartering bailed him out of jail, saying that he was innocent, and now he's convicted.
Well then.
Yeah, it was that level of retardation.
It's a struggle to get through because of how cringe it is. Exactly, it's two teenagers having a shitty teenage relationship and we're supposed to take it seriously.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Being a teenager is just cringe.
Exactly.
Sticks is Razor Fist's pal. Sticks and Razor Fist are friend. That's okay.
I don't know. I've kind of cut off watching that entire side of YouTube in general. Like everybody that was the quote unquote skeptic community don't watch any of them anymore. I still occasionally see Sargon pop up on Twitter though, under his whatever the fuck it's called, the Lotus Eaters or some shit.
Yeah.
Gotta catch the rest of the VOD though. Work calls. Have fun with your work calls. Actual high school drama. Yes.
Yeah.
What did you two think? I'd give your thoughts.
Oh, I
This did not need to be public.
Yeah.
I think I'm emotionally drained from this and other things right now. So
Other things. Stream other things or other things.
other things.
Fair enough.
My take from this is I would love to collab with Panky. Because, like, if that's the worst that they've got, like...
You could DM him. I'll give you his Twitter account.
Hey!
Cinna's gonna go bully the
Like,
shit out of him.
definitely. I am gonna go bully the shit out of him. My favorite thing to do is to be mean back.
Exactly. That's what you gotta do. You gotta, like...
Well, that's what my question is. Like, why did none of these people, like, just poke back? Like, it would be very easy. If he was doing that, I'd be like, shut up, bro. You're fucking retarded. I don't know. Like, it's very easy to just say, bro, you sound like a fucking twink. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I legit, like, that's what you gotta do. You gotta match their energy. Otherwise, they're just gonna think they can walk all over you.
Exactly.
Ouch.
And I've had people pay me to step on them, chat.
In VR chat, right?
No.
Oh.
Well, chat, I think we're mostly good for tonight. So, I think I'm gonna send you guys to a VTuber who is doing a debut, it looks like, and has 4 viewers. So,
That's very nice of you.
we're gonna go
Are you
give
gonna send
them...
everybody my way when I debut?
I can, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna send you guys over there, and you're gonna be super polite and nice to them, and don't treat them like shit because we're trying to build bridges here. Night, everybody.
Even though people instantly knock them down.